Several residents in one Pflugerville neighborhood were shocked to see a dramatic increase in their water bills. Families in the Meadows of Blackhawk community noticed the sudden spike on their bills the last couple of months. KVUE's Isabella Basco found that several in the neighborhood are sharing in that frustration.
Karen Welsh is a homeowner in the Meadows of Blackhawk, a master planned community in Pflugerville. She says her water bills were consistent until she noticed a dramatic spike in her November bill, saying her water usage was up by 10,000 gallons. As you can see, she's billed by Crossroads Utility Services.
That's just not possible. We haven't changed anything in our household. We know, in fact, we're using less water because it's November. We're not watering flower beds, our vegetable and fruit gardens.
On average, Welsh pays about $220 a month for water. With the spike, she's paying about $100 more.
I noticed in October and November that we moved up to about 19 to 21,000 gallons, which was a lot higher than in the summer.
It's a similar story to Dana Henderson.
Our September bill was, 9,000 gallons of water usage, and then it spiked in October, to 15,000.
Nicholas Sauls.
October is when it tripled. And actually it was more than that, more than tripled, I think.
And Abby Esparza, who all live in the Meadows of Blackhawk and use the same utility company. Concerned over what she was hearing from her neighbors, Welsh reached out to Crossroads.
She said, well, that's really strange. There's no way, and that everybody's bills are correct. Then she offered to send somebody out to take a look at the meter. And I called her on Monday, in customer service. They said they would send somebody out on Tuesday, no later than Wednesday, and nobody ever came.
KVUE News reached out to Crossroads Utility Services, who did confirm that Welsh also reached out to them. In another email, Crossroads tells KVUE that they did look into the meter reading performance during the last few months and found it to be very accurate, with no issues identified. The email went on to say anyone with questions or complaints about their bill should reach out on an individual basis.
We're all saying the same thing, that this seems fishy, and they're like, well, that's what it says. That's what you're using.
I want my bill to be fair. I'm not asking it to be lowered to where it's not reasonable.
It feels to me like we're all being taken advantage of. And so that can be incredibly frustrating.
Now, I also reached out to the Public Utility Commission of Texas, who says they didn't get any complaints related to Crossroads Utility, but they do encourage any customers who are having issues with their utility bill to first contact their utility. If you don't have a resolution, you can contact the Public Utility Commission of Texas's Consumer Protection Division. I'll have that information for you on KVUE.com.